Okay, welcome today to more of a fun review, not a review, just to show you something. As you've seen in the title already, it's Rolex Replica, let's call it Replica, that we bought today for a friend of ours, for a work colleague, just as a fun thing to do for his birthday. So let me show you what we got. Okay, so we had a choice of buying it with a real copy box from Rolex for approximately like 150 dirham, which is, how much would you that? $40, but the box wasn't really nice, so we just went for this plain black box. And inside we had that little thing. The box actually came like this without the Rolex on it, and as you can see, it's not even in the middle. He put it a bit to the left. It's funny how they do it. It's just kind of a stamp thing or sticker, I don't know. So let me just show you the watch itself and see how it actually compares. Okay, so let's open it up and see what we have inside. Okay, so that is the watch we're talking about. It's Rolex Oyster Perpetual chronograph, the Daytona. In gold, it's supposed to be gold, and what do we have in the back? It says winner, let's see if we can see better, winner Rolex 40 Daytona 1992 24. I have no idea if this is really supposed to be like there or not. And the watch itself, the body is a bit heavy, but the band, it's very light. To be honest, I've never played with a real Rolex so far, so I'm not quite sure if this is supposed to be, but I heard that the band, it's not as solid as, for example, on an Omega Planet Ocean. But let's go and show the details of this watch. Okay, so let's just go very close and see how they did it. I cannot tell you if this is supposed to be this way or not, but let's just look at it. I mean, I looked at the pictures online and it is a decent job, I would say. I mean, if you really don't know if this is supposed to look like it, you won't see the difference, I think, from far. Obviously, close up, and if you touch it and if you play with it, people who know Rolex will obviously see the difference. But I mean, if you look at it from far, who the hell will know if this is real or not? It really depends on the person. If a person, you think that person could afford one and he buys one like this, you don't know. But if it's someone who is like gardener or I don't know, or like a delivery boy or copy boy, I don't know, whatever jobs you have, obviously people will not think it's real. But if you look at the details, we have the crown, try to focus. The clasp doesn't feel very good, it feels very cheap. Okay, let's focus. I'm not sure if it's supposed to be this way or not. What do we have here written? Genève, Swiss made, Rolex, and a little bit of 18K, right? Let's see, this one doesn't open that easy. Doesn't close very good either. Then the band itself has some kind of screws on one side and then the pin on the other side. The buttons, they actually work, I mean, surprisingly. See, it's jumping here, but you see they don't hit the markers really well. Let's keep it here because this one looks kind of okay. And the bottom one, This one works a little bit better, but the screw in it works. Now let's open this one, the main one. You can turn it so you see the Daytona now. Let me show you the Daytona writing. Here we go. It looks even like it has a water sealing, but I would not try to do anything related to water with this watch. You see the noise? Okay, so I don't know, you guys have to tell me. Whoever has a Rolex Daytona in gold has to tell me if this is actually good replica or not. I mean, from the pictures online I have not seen a gold Daytona like this, basically where you have the golden watch and the dial is gold as well. I've seen gold outside and the bezel, but not the face itself, so I'm not quite sure if this one is if they had one before like this. I reckon not, but again. But surprisingly, the second hand is very, very smooth. It is an automatic movement. Must be a very, very cheap one though. But I cannot tell you if it keeps time very well or not. I'm just gonna have it for this view and we're gonna give it away. So, well, I'll just put it on my wrist. If I can open it up. Okay. Just to show how it looks on the wrist. So, well, yeah. And one last thing, obviously, what do we pay for this masterpiece from Switzerland? No, not really. It was 250 dirham with a box, which is well, $1 is 3.6 dirhams, so it will be something around $75, $70 maybe, something like that. So if you really impress your friends, you don't have the cash. Here you go. You can find them anywhere in Dubai, and you can bargain with these people. I mean, he wanted like 500 in the beginning, and you start bargaining, you're gonna end up with something like 200, 300 there. So, and they have even cheaper copies or better copies. This one was like a decent medium thing, and we didn't want to spend too much because, as I said, it's just for fun. And you guys leave comments below and tell me what you think about this. Obviously, personally, I would never wear a fake, but as a fun present, why not? Cheers, thank you very much, subscribe, leave questions below and comments as well. Take care.